The Cowboys? Come on. That's fucking crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What else can we talk about? We can go somewhat predict most of these conference games here. Oops, why the fuck that happened?
Oh, that's what it was. Thank you.
Holy fuck, who is he? Holy fuck, Michael's gonna be fucked and he won't make playoffs now. Oh, that's fucked up. That's tough. That's tough. How the fuck did Clemson already play all of their conference games? 2 bye weeks randomly week 11 and 12. Then off to South Carolina. That's crazy. They're done though.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into
I did
a
it,
hostile
and
environment,
I couldn't find the thing.
So you're just not gonna. Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard.
I literally went on unemployment today, and I couldn't find where it says fill it out and everything.
The Arizona State Sun Devils taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Old Dominion.
Or something about benefits.
Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Arizona State's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hamilton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. He's got the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after for a nice gain.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on.
Lots of running room. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be quarterbacks, when we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there. That time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week, 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that, you know, they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Brown will throw it. That's reeled in. It's Roach. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll pull it on the read. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got the first down. Looking for more. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
It's a hit like that will absolutely...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Let's think a second about Arizona State. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Brown wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Monarchs in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for space to the left. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into.
And into the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Done.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return. turn and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Flushed out of the pocket. Slithers into space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man downfield. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
There's so much for a quarterback. I'll stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Looking for space. It's Roach. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Looking deep down the right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be
intercepted for the 11th time this season. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection they were looking for. Play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Brown will throw it. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Quickly complete. Tight end trying to get in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. They'll try to blast their way in. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the page. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Brown wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 1 more play before the team. The locker rooms. Defense not showing press coverage. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with 1 play.
There he goes. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Monarchs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Newsome. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Got his man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Fears the pressure. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 4 over Fresno State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Butler. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Let's it fly. Had it in his hands for...
You idiot! You... Oh... You dropped it.
And let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Dyer. Moves around to clear up the vision. Made a defender miss. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
I am lighting them up right
It's a
now.
phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love
My quarterback said no to the guy who was about to sack him. Tackle him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
What do you think? He's like,
And he made the extra point without problem. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
he
Old
said
Dominion
not
has
today.
the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. At the 35, he's got room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sherman. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Monarchs can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. And he got enough for the first down.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
But he put the hit stick upside his head. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. First down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why the...
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. The give on the inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads it downfield.
I'll take it.
Catch and stride inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Skips away from pressure. Makes a man miss. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes.
Ball is loose. He has the first and still on his feet.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical.
Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Monarchs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has done.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Note. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways, it felt like it packed the 12th man with them, too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The solid return there offsets. Punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready. He lost one down the sideline. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Sherman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They punted away on 4th down. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To throw, it's Dyer. Buys a little time with his feet. Moving out to the right. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's